So here in the square, a lot of these African rhythms eventually wound up being played in a lot of these surrounding areas in New Orleans on tambourine and cowbell, and they started to permeate into the Mardi Gras Indian tradition. So in the 70s, they started adding floor toms and bass drums played with mallets and sticks into the whole Mardi Gras Indian thing. So as people have done for years with Afro-Cuban drumming, where they're trying to incorporate different voices and they're trying to sound like 2, 3, or 4 people playing at one time, what I've tried to do with the Mardi Gras Indian tradition is sound like more than one person playing at one time. So a friend of mine by the name of Brian McCrae, he was using a pandero over here on the right of his floor tom, and he had mic'd it from underneath, and he used a Remo double ply Emperor coated head. So that sounded amazing to me and instantly reminded me of the Mardi Gras Indians and the sound of combining the floor toms and the tambourines. So I started experimenting with it, and I got an earlier LP pandero and put the head on it and started messing with miking it from underneath, and I would use it on a snare stand. And I put it over here on my left and started coming up with all these ideas, different stickings and different things of working it into the kit in a funk context and Bo Diddley beat kind of ways, and then the Mardi Gras Indian beats, and came up with all kinds of different things that I found to be very useful. And so over time, we started working on trying to develop this into a pandero that would work in a drum set kind of connotation. And so we eventually got the right bracket on it and got the right shell and the right lugs to work with it. And so over time, we've developed it, and it's been a little while of time as we've developed it, but I've been playing it for at least 10 years, and now we finally got it ready to introduce to the public. And so far the response has been great, but you can hear it when I pick it up and play it right here. It sounds like the mix between floor tom and tambourine, and the rhythm I'm about to play is the Sing Kilo rhythm, which permeates all the Mardi Gras Indian stuff and a lot of the funk stuff and second line stuff. And this rhythm is believed to have been developed as African rhythms permeated and came through Cuba and Haiti and then here into Congo Square. So this rhythm was here and then started to expand out into the neighborhoods of New Orleans and infiltrate all the Mardi Gras Indian rhythms and a lot of the funk and a lot of the second line stuff as well. And so you can hear as I play this, it sounds like a floor tom mixed with a tambourine. Check it out.